What's going on, guys? Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the McFarlane Toys Gold Label Ghost Spider statue. This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 1, 1/10 scale Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider statue. This statue is based off the J. Scott Campbell web store variant for issue number 1 of the 2022 Amazing Spider-Man run. I have a few of the DC Direct McFarlane toys, and a couple of the Spider-Man statues as well, but this is my first gold label figure. This one doesn't have a signature card included, so I'm not sure what makes it a gold label as opposed to just a standard figure, but I've been wanting a Spider-Gwen for a while now, and I really like the pose and design of this one, so I decided to pick it up. I pre-ordered this figure from GameStop before it released, and at the time of recording it's still in stock if you want to pick it up. And popping up on the screen now are some of the figures I have in hand I'll be reviewing here on the channel. So if there's a certain video that you'd like to see first, just let me know down in the comments and I'll make that video next. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And here's the top. Now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now let's go and assemble the statue. It comes with your standard black base, and the metal stand will just peg into that. So let's go ahead and stand it up. Here's a closer look at that card it comes with. We have the J. Scott Campbell variant cover here on the front. And on the back, it lists the issue info and a synopsis of the story. These figures do come with a backdrop, so let's go and put that together. These flaps should insert into the back piece to give it more of a 3D look. Alright, now that we have everything fully assembled, let's go and take a closer look.
Miles! Miles! You got a minute?
Overall, this is an amazing Spider-Gwen statue. They nailed the pose and design and did a great job bringing this cover to life. Starting off with the base, I love the spiderweb design with their comic logo on top. It's really well sculpted and I love the 3D effect. This Ghost Spider statue is based off an ASM cover, which I did find a little odd, especially since it was a variant cover, and they used the Ghost Spider title card on the base, but the logo and design looks great regardless. The suitcase doesn't appear on the cover, but it complements the composition of the statue well, and I love the pop of yellow we get from the lining of the suitcase. The brown straps and handle are also really well done, and they did a great job making the straps look like actual leather. They nailed Gwen's sculpted anatomy, and even through her suit we can see some muscular definition throughout her arms, torso, and legs. I love the dynamic and acrobatic pose, and it really showcases Gwen's personality through the design. The costume itself has a nice texture throughout, giving it more of a cloth look as opposed to just smooth plastic. Her ballet shoes are also really well done, and I love the dark blue they chose for the bottom of the shoes. Both of her hands are really well sculpted, and I love the design of the spiderweb effect piece. It's a hazy translucent plastic, and they sculpted it to look like McFarlane's iconic spaghetti webbing. The extra piece swirling out from the bottom of her hand is also a really nice touch. Lastly, they nailed the sculpt and design of her hood and mask, and the teal webbing throughout her costume looks incredible. You can display the statue with or without the provided background. I personally don't use these in my display, but they do complement the statue well. There are a few downsides or cons I found with this statue. For starters, the shade of pink they used on her suit and on the logo is a darker, almost purple color, so it's not as vibrant or accurate to her comic design. My statue also had some white paint or scratches across the black areas of her suit. It almost looks chalky, but it doesn't wipe off. It's not present on the back of the statue, so I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, but it looks like a paint defect more than anything else. And the last con I noticed was the spiderweb effect underneath the logo prevents the metal stand from being inserted into the base all the way, so it does fall over easily when moving the statue around or adjusting the position. These are just a few minor gripes I had with the statue. The paint defects aren't noticeable from far away, and once I have the statue up on my shelf, it shouldn't topple over, but I thought these were issues that were worth mentioning, and it might just be a quality control issue. But overall, this is still a really nice Spider-Gwen statue, and I'm really glad to add it to my collection. Alright, and now for the size of the statue. The highest point is going to be the spiderweb, and that stands around 8¼ inches, or 21 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop, and here it is next to a Funko Out of Box. Here it is next to the McFarlane Toys ASM 302 Spider-Man, as well as the McFarlane Toys Miles Morales #1 Spider-Man. Here it is next to the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider. And here it is next to the NECA Ultimate Count Dracula. And lastly, here it is next to the Luminasta Fern. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments if there's a certain McFarlane Toy statue you would like to see me review next. And since you're still here, go and check out one of the 2 videos popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.